Hey guys, welcome to my Ahri tail tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make these really realistic looking Ahri tails that are from the KDA music video. If any of you guys haven't seen the video, I highly recommend it. The costumes are so good, the music is so good, and the dancing is amazing. I knew that when I first saw Ahri, I had to make her costume and I had to make it look as accurate as possible. If you guys are interested in purchasing my patterns, I have them available on my Etsy. I've made it simple for you to make one tail or all 9 tails, as well as all of the accessories. Also, I release new patterns every single month for you guys to use for your own projects. The first thing you're going to need for this project is obviously either transparent Warbler or PETG. You're going to need to cover all of your plastic with Super 77. Be generous with it because the cellophane has a tendency to strip off the plastic. Both of these materials are really flexible but not brittle, and they're really tough so that when you're walking around a convention, you don't have to be afraid of it breaking. Make sure you have somebody to help you out. Having someone help you is really important because one person needs to support the cellophane and the other one has to roll the cellophane on. You're going to need one of these rubber rollers because they're going to make your life so much easier. To avoid making bubbles in your cellophane, make sure that you're going about it really slowly. And you can see what it looks like before and after with the cellophane applied. It gives it this really iridescent finish, and you can use more than one color of cellophane. I used pink and green for my tails, but you can also add in some crystal or some blue. Here I have the 3D modeled 9 tails. You can try your hand at putting all 9 tails together, or you can just do one tail. The pattern is very extensive with lots of information on there. Make sure you follow all of the labels and cut exactly on the lines. I tried to lay out all of these pages easily for you so that you can cut them out with minimal effort. This is why I bought myself a guillotine. Guillotines are so essential for this project, especially if you want to do the 9 tails. I mean, you want to save your hands. They're the most important part of cosplay building. I start off with putting them into piles. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and so on. And then I alphabetize them with A to H. Each tail is made up of what I'd like to call banana peels. Each tail has 6 banana peels, and those are the parts that you're going to be connecting together before you make the entire tail. So starting off with each banana peel, you tape them together from top to bottom. I used packing tape because it's transparent, it's almost invisible on photos, and also no one really notices it unless they're looking really closely. When you attach all of the banana peels together, make sure you're sealing every edge, because if there's a single crack in any of the edges, they will try and split because the tape already has a perforation. So you want to make sure you cover that up to ensure that the sides don't split. Before you seal the final edge of your tail, you can add in some fairy lights. Fairy lights add a different dimension to your tail. They're really eye-catching. They look really great in videos and in photos because they tend to twinkle. Also, they create this really cool mirror effect because the cellophane is naturally reflective. What's really great about the banana peel system is that you can fold them up and put them into your luggage really easily and then take them out, put it together at a con. A lot of you guys have been asking about harnesses. Harnesses are some of the hardest things to problem solve in cosplay, but I managed to figure out a really great system. So you need a base that is either PVC board, wood, metal, anything that is rigid and will not break. So you want to start off with a rounded trapezoid. This is different for everyone's body shape, and that's why I didn't include it in my pattern. Make sure you sand down all of the edges because this is going to be making skin contact, so you don't want it to scratch up your skin. I actually put all of these materials on a shopping list on Amazon. You can find the link in the description below, but it is stellachuu.com/Amazon if you need to remember. Right over here you can see that I'm adding these little tabs on top of the PVC sheet. The reason I'm doing that is because the Chicago screws I use are 1/4 inch. And the PVC sheet is an 1/8 inch, so I just had to double it up. Then all you need to do is drill holes into it and then add in the Chicago screws. What's great about Chicago screws is that you can take them apart at a convention really easily with a screwdriver. Next, you'll need an aluminum bar. You can find this at your local hardware store. Don't judge me, but I just used packing tape to connect the pieces together because I didn't really think it needed to be screwed in. And packing tape is easy to take apart at a convention. And now you're all ready to head to the con. Well, of course, you have to put together all of the tails. If you're doing the 9 tails, good luck. Please recruit your friends to help you. It took me 3 hours with 3 people's help to put together all 9 tails. That was pretty intense. And that's it for the tutorial, you guys. I hope it was really helpful. Please let me know if there's any questions that you have in the comments down below. I had a lot of fun figuring out how to build this, and I really enjoyed my time at the convention. Everyone really loved the way the tails looked, and I definitely felt like a showstopper. As in, I stopped everyone from walking down the hallway because I was completely in the way and had to crab walk my way around everywhere. Escalators were a problem. It was pretty intense. As for my 9-tail harness, I cannot take credit for it. I actually hired a metalsmith to help me problem solve and build the entire harness. He is super awesome and did a wonderful job on my harness. I would recommend you find someone in your local area who can also build you a 9-tail harness. Thank you all so much for watching my tutorial. I hope it was helpful. And please make sure to check out my Etsy if you'd like to have this pattern for yourself.